think of it this way. And I think back to the scouting combine, where I was hearing some noise about the Cowboys thinking about making a play for the first overall pick. Now, I don't know who they would have taken. But if Micah Parsons was the bait to get up high enough, right, to the Titans at number 1 or the Browns at number 2, and Micah Parsons is the thing to get the – I don't know if the Browns could have justified paying Micah Parsons after paying Myles Garrett, but the Titans sure as hell could.
Or the Jaguars.
Or the Jaguars.
Yeah, right. It's the Browns. It became the Jaguars.
Browns were at 2. The Jaguars moved up to get Travis Hunter. My point is this. Cowboys could have used Micah Parsons as the centerpiece to get Travis Hunter, if that's who they wanted, or Abdul Carter. I mean, if you are going to do new lottery ticket, let's get the first can't-miss edge rush lottery ticket since Micah Parsons and Abdul Carter. Let's get him before the Giants can. So this shows that their plan wasn't to trade him. Now, I think their ultimate plan was confuse the issue enough with this idea that, oh, I thought we had a deal. Oh, I thought we had a deal. Drag your feet like you always do into next year, get him to play for 21-3 or 24 this year, and then trade him. I think that's what they wanted to do. But they realized, he called their bluff. They realized he wasn't going to play. They realized they were going to have an ugly mess because they were going to have to, and they were on the brink of having to make this decision. Are we going to send him the letter that says, we believe you're healthy. We believe you can practice and play. And if you don't, you're engaged in conduct detrimental to the team, and you can be fined and you can be suspended. They didn't want the Terrell Owens fiasco from 20 years ago in Philly to be the headline of the Dallas Cowboys 2025 season.
Well, to use a boxing analogy, Micah Parsons did a rope-a-dope, and he stayed in the ring longer than they expected him to. Because I think you're right. They thought this, if that was their plan, they thought that plan could, we could kind of see that plan come to life in July or early August. Early August, we've got it resolved. We got to figure it out. Hey, Micah's back. We're getting ready for the season. But Mike, the tension had built to a point that they weren't prepared for. The second opinion part of this, and hey, I'm not playing. No practice. No, he's there in the facility, but he's not practicing. And the season's going to start in a week and a half, and this guy hasn't practiced. Okay, now we're at a point that in our script here and how this is supposed to play out, we don't have this. This was not something that we wrote down because we didn't really think that Micah and his agent would take it this far. Now, I think I want to be fair, though, Mike, and say, okay, if you're the Cowboys, I'm going to be fair, but then I'm going to criticize them. If you're the Cowboys, I could see why you might have some hesitation of paying CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, and Micah Parsons big money all at the same time. That is a significant part, no matter how you view the cap. That's a significant part of the cap. That's a significant amount of guaranteed dollars all at the same time. But that's why we talked about this last week. That's why the Cowboys should be forward thinking. That's why they should look ahead and say, okay, this is coming. It's going to cost us money, but we can get a deal, 5%, 15% deal, less than we would pay if we take care of it before it really gets to that critical point.
And if we've gotten to the point where we're going to have to pay Micah Parsons $40 million per year, we use that asset, to use their parlance, and get a young and cheap and highly rated incoming player. That's the thing about the rookie wage scale. You get a great player, and you don't have to pay him nearly as much. So you can fit Travis Hunter or Abdul Carter within this structure where you're paying CeeDee Lamb market value and Dak Prescott. And Jerry brags about Dak Prescott being the highest paid player in the NFL. Like, I don't know that I'd brag about it. I love Dak Prescott, but he's not the best quarterback in the NFL. But he's the highest paid player. So the Cowboys are dumb They should be like, well, and that wink he does, I don't know if he got grapefruit juice in his eye or what, but he does that wink thing when he's proud of something. He's proud of that. I'm proud of he's a high-paid player. Michael Holley, highest-paid quarterback in the NFL. Well, he's not the best. So you screwed that one up too. And that's really the issue here. And we talked about this last week. I don't know. Time is a flat circle for me lately.
We did.
But the fact that in the salary cap era, the Cowboys haven't been able to build a championship team. Their team that won 3 and 4 years was built pre-salary cap. They just don't know how to do this. They don't understand how to navigate in this world, and their own stubbornness, ego, greed, vanity, whatever, overpowers good, prudent, careful, long-term planning on how we're going to allocate our salary cap pie.
Yeah, and you have the answers. You have the answers. If you take the time, and if you take the time and just listen to all the comments from Jerry Jones, he likes to talk. And thankfully, because he talks so much, you can take comments from Michael Irvin interview. You can take comments from his Netflix documentary. You can take comments from last night. You can put it all together, and you can see how he thinks. And the reason he doesn't come up with these creative deals is because he doesn't really value the position of agents. So this is something else where David Mulugeta has to say, hey, I told you so. I'm more important than you think I am. Because remember, Jerry said that to Michael Irvin. Who's the least important part of this whole thing? The agent. Just dismissed him. He's the least important part. Well, if you look at it from one perspective, sure. But if you want to get a deal done, the agent is extremely important. And you have to look at him as someone you need to take seriously. And if you want Micah Parsons to be a long-term Cowboy, you have to look at the agent as a partner. And guys like Jerry Jones just don't want to do it that way. He does not want to change. This is not going to change him either, Mike. He wants to do deals the way he does deals. He likes telling stories. He loves the anecdotes. Hey, remember I was talking to Michael Irvin about this, and I did the same thing with Michael. I did the same thing with this guy. And he wants to be able to do that. He doesn't like the way business is done today, and it's just going to leave him behind. It's just not going to work the way he wants to do it. It won't work with elite players. It'll work with some guys, but some of these elite players just aren't going to do it that way. They're not going to leave money on the table just so Jerry can do a handshake deal.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.